Mauricio Pochettino steadies the ship, but yet there is a section of Chelsea fans that are absolutely fuming with what's going on. Mudryk getting dropped is an issue. Raheem Sterling coming into the team is an issue. Then there is the Caicedo and Enzo aren't doing enough brigade. And then there's my favourite brigade. Oh my god, the next 6 games are the ones we should judge. How are we celebrating wins against Fulham and Brighton and Burnley? Who have we become? I'm going to debunk all those stupid, foolish statements. We're going to get an air of positivity here, and we're going to be open and honest about what we need to talk about. Welcome to the Kavkas View. Chelsea won 3 games in a row. I'm in a very positive mood. I am not delusional. I don't think we're going to win the league. I don't even think we're going to finish top 3. But what I am not going to do here is be negative about a team that deserves some aura of positivity. It's a young team. They deserve our support. They're getting excited, but at the same time, they're being measured. Pochettino is somebody we can trust. Pochettino is somebody we can believe in. So before we get started, I need you lot to do the admin. I need you to pay the rent. I need you lot to hit that like button. 1,000 likes. Because we won 3 in a row. You should be kind. You made it this far. It helps me out. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. We are so close to 31,000. We're like 150 people away. Do me the favor. Subscribe if you're new. And in the comment below, there is my link to TikTok. That's where my additional content around football related topics is. Go and follow me there if you enjoy that sort of content. It's fun. It's me giving quick short, it's basically a YouTube short, a different topic. But we need to start with some applause for Mauricio Pochettino. The job he's been given is not a difficult one. The job that he's been brought into, in my opinion, is one of a manager that needs to babysit young players, educate them on how to become professionals, and then win at the same time. That's not easy. There's a reason Jose Mourinho's, Pep Guardiola's of the world always go for experienced players. The players that they opt to sign are players that have already developed and are in the stage of either about to win or have won. They don't go for the Cole Palmers of the world consistently. And what is evident is Pochettino not only has a stressful time from the media, there's a section of our fan base at the moment that have convinced themselves that they may need to make it harder. Like, let's talk about it. There's the section that says, oh, we've only beaten Brighton, Fulham and Burnley. Where of our standards. So I'm going to tell you one thing. What would have happened if we only won 2 of those 3? The negativity would have been horrible. Poch out would have been a regular sight and a hearing. And more importantly, they would have been cooking him for not winning those games. So now they don't want to praise him for winning, but at the same time, they want to beat him for losing. It doesn't make any sense. We need to stop. The positives here are clear. 3 games in a row we've won. XG suggests we should have won them, so you can't say we were lucky. Eye test suggests we should have won those games as well. We were good in all of those games. We were competitive. We scored 1 goal against Brighton. We went on and scored 2 goals against Fulham, and we scored 4 yesterday. Arsenal, you're holding 8 by that logic. That's not me, that's just the logic that's coming out. XG also suggests we have the 2nd best defense in the league. On the eye test, we don't give away a lot of chances. People were saying we were shaky yesterday. I didn't see it. Apart from the first 20 minutes or 30 minutes where Burnley were posing a threat, we did not look shaky at all. But I think people don't understand that sometimes, right, Manchester City have phases in games. And I'm not comparing us to Manchester City, but I'm saying if they have phases in games when they're out of control, it is only normal that we have phases in games where we lose control. The perfect teams will have phases where they lose control. The opponent is going to try. They're not going to give up. So I think we are being very unrealistic when we say, oh, we gave away that chance. It's nitpicking. Yes, we want to be better. So we're going to find areas, like after every single Chat and Breeze episode, I go the good, the bad, the downright ugly. Yes, I always have something in the bad because there is something to improve on. We're not perfect. No one is perfect. There isn't a perfect team. Attacking wise, we're 5th or 6th. We've scored 11 goals. We have a positive goal difference for the first time in a while. 4. I'm not saying that's great. By no means don't take this as Alex thinks it's a positive. It's not. But what I do think is we need to be honest. We need to be open about what we are talking about here. This is a team that's improving. The running coming up is stinking. There's no 2 ways around it. We got Arsenal, we got Brentford, and then after that we got City, I think, Spurs, and Brighton, all in some sort of order. We are going to find out a lot about this. The next 6 games in the Premier League are going to tell us what kind of season we're going to have. I don't want to enter those games in a negative vibe where we're like, oh my god, we're doomed. Because the reality is, we could come out of those games maybe with 6 wins, who knows, maybe with 4 wins, maybe with no wins, but we will know what kind of team it is. Because if we get 4 wins out of 6 in those games, we could get top 4 comfortably. Because then we would have balanced the bad results we had at the start of the season, and then we would expect the team to kick on. But it's a young team. We need to be patient, and we also need to be realistic. No need to make dumb, outlandish statements like we're going to win 6 games. There is also time to have hope, praise the team when they earn it, and look forward to the Arsenal game. I think that is something that we haven't been doing as Chelsea fans recently. We haven't been looking forward to games. Like, there's been a period now for a while where it's like, oh my God, Chelsea are playing again. We're going to lose. Like, what's going on? That's how the attitude I've been going in. The last 3 games has been, oh my God, we could actually win. Like, I'm starting to look up the table. Like, genuinely, I'm starting to go, oh, maybe, just maybe if we win here, this happens. We could, like, do this. Maybe I'm just an optimistic fan. Another issue that I've had was the consistent negativity around Poch's selection. Mudryk is dropped. How dare he be dropped after he scored his first goal? Sterling's playing. Let me explain to you something. Mudryk is a 22-year-old that's got the experience of an 18, 19-year-old. We need to rotate him. He has got muscle injuries for days. He's always going to pick those up purely based on how explosive he is. So we're going to have to manage. We are also going to need to learn to take him out of the team or put him back in. He already had some muscle injuries coming in. Are you really going to dump him in and risk him being injured for a longer period of time when you have Raheem Sterling? Raheem Sterling is not perfect. Raheem Sterling by no means is ever going to be perfect. But what Raheem Sterling is, and I think a lot of people need to accept, is he's a guy that's got 100 Premier League goals. It means in a team where we have no experience, we lack that cutting edge, Raheem Sterling's a necessity. A team led by Raheem Sterling might not win the league. It might not even finish top 4, but it's the best that we have at this moment in time, and it's the one that we can actually consistently count on to turn up, hopefully. He's got 3 goals this year. He's got numerous assists, and yesterday was the reason we won, in my opinion. We always complain that there's no strength in depth. Well, that is strength in depth. You got Misha coming off the bench to refresh the team when Sterling was actually slowing down a little. We need to be respectful, and we need to be open and honest. Another thing, I'm starting to see a lot of people nitpicking with Caicedo and Enzo. Caicedo and Enzo deserve praise. What I'm going to say is, Enzo didn't have the best game yesterday, but by far was Enzo not a problem in this team. He was absolutely consistent. Gallagher gets praised for that performance that Enzo had yesterday. We've just set standards for Enzo because he's a £120 million player in Euros, or 120 million Euros player. So everyone just expects him to be Ballon d'Or winner Enzo every game, but it's not going to happen. He's 21, 22 years old. He needs to develop. We need to trust him. We need to trust him to develop slowly. And wins when they're developing is great. And the same once again goes to Moises Caicedo. Caicedo was unbelievable for 3 games in a row now. But yet people are looking for more. Oh, when did Caicedo become an assist or a goal merchant? At what point in time? Why? Because there's a big transfer kitty on his head now. Everyone just wants him to become something he's not. He is in the team to do what he was doing. Disrupt play, win the ball, and move it forward quickly. Win the ball high up, give it to the players that are meant to make the impact on the score sheet. This is why a lot of people wanted Declan Rice. You've got someone who is a very similar mold, not the same player, but similar mold. An 8 that destroys and just gives it. And in this case, we have got a talented player. Please do not find reasons to be upset. Another one, Cole Palmer. There's a whole battle going on now, Cole Palmer or Carney Chukwuemeka or Noni. It doesn't matter. I don't care who plays. As long as they perform and Chelsea win, I don't care. Cole Palmer for £45 million, as of this moment, looks like phenomenal business. Because the way he started the season for Manchester City, and then they let him go, and the way he's performing at Chelsea with 1 goal and 3 assists, if he maintains even 70% of this for the rest of the season, at the end of the summer, he's an £80 million player, purely based on the fact of English tax and proven in the Premier League. This is a steal that our owners and our scouting team done. Do I like the way they do everything? No. But do I like the way they do some things and how they're trying to change things? Yes. I genuinely believe we are facing in a positive direction. We might not be galloping, but we are walking towards the end line. So have faith. Believe in this team. Hit the like button. That's always very important. Subscribe to the channel and keep an eye on TikTok. That's where I'm going to be dropping a lot of the content, purely based on the fact that it's easy short form content, gets me talking away up from non-Chelsea, based on the fact that international breaks coming up. So hit the bell notification here to make sure that you lot are up to date for when videos are posted. That's the best way for you lot to keep up with me. Peace out. I'm out. Have a lovely day. Chelsea won 3 games in a row. How can't you be happy?